Steve Jobs once said, "Technology by itself does not make leaders. Technology only amplifies true leadership." Going ahead with the spirit, good morning, everyone. I, Rishi Maheshwari,
And I, Saujanya Sood,
on behalf of the Technical Council of DTU, wholeheartedly extend a warm welcome to all of you present here at Invictus 2023. The theme for our beloved Tech Fest this year is a retrospective avenue. Invictus is a 3-day long fiesta for all of you that features a range of technical and non-technical activities, including workshops, hackathons, competitions, tech talks, and panel discussions, among others.
Invictus is an amalgamation of forward-looking minds and future flag bearers of the country and would be extremely beneficial at a professional as well as a personal level. Invictus features 60 plus events and caters to almost all segments of technology and innovation in this fast-moving world. This is also a unique platform for industry leaders to share their experiences and their vision with the next generation of technologists.
An inevitable part of every successful journey is the belief carried in the hearts of the participants. On this note, I would now like to kindly request the dignitaries on the dais to light the lamp amongst the chanting of the Saraswati Vandana. We wish that Ma Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge, will bless us all on this auspicious occasion. I would now like to invite Professor Rachna Garg, the chairperson of the Technical Council, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Sajanya and Rishi. As rightly said, technology is like art, is a soaring exercise of the human imagination and is best when it brings people together. So dignitaries on the dais, that is chief guest of the program, Mr. Varun Alag, co-founder and CEO of Honasa Consumers Private Limited, Honorable Vice Chancellor of DTU and NSUT, Professor J.P. Saini, Registrar DTU, Professor Madhusudan Singh, Associate Dean, Student Welfare, Professor Ram Singh, Co-Chair of Invictus, Professor Yasha Hasija, Mr. Arun Gupta, DCE Alumni, Professor Narendra Kumar, who is the Director of East Campus, NSUT, the Student President of Invictus, Priyansh, Deans, HODs, branch in charges, faculty advisors of different technical societies, faculty members, staff, students, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all on my personal behalf and on behalf of Technical Council DTU to this inaugural ceremony of DTU Technical Festival Invictus 2023 to be held from 13th to 15th February 2023. This year, I am happy to inform that Invictus is being organized on much bigger scale with 18 technical societies of DTU taking part under the umbrella of Invictus, and more than 60 plus activities are planned during the course of these 3 days. The theme of Invictus 2023 is Retrospective Avenue, which is meant to reflect a focus on revisiting past innovations, technologies, and ideas, and considering how they have shaped up the present and can form the future. The inaugural ceremony of such an event is important as it set the pace for the 3 days event, and I am honored to welcome Mr. Varun Alag, the co-founder and CEO of Honasa Consumer Private Limited, who despite his busy schedule agreed to grace the inaugural ceremony. He was kind enough to take part in panel discussion just before the inaugural ceremony for about half an hour to 45 minutes. Sir, your presence here at the inaugural ceremony will highly motivate the students. I would like to welcome our very dear Vice Chancellor, Sir, Professor J.P. Saini. I am thankful to Sir for gracing the occasion. Sir, your vision and encouragement has always motivated us to go beyond the limits. We welcome you, Sir, wholeheartedly to this event. Your presence today is highly encouraging. Thank you, Sir. Registrar DTU, Professor Madhusudan Singh, is always our pillar of strength. Whenever we have any problem or if we are stuck anywhere, Sir is always there to find us some solution. Sir, we welcome you to this program and thank you for all the support and encouragement provided by you in all our endeavors. Although Professor S. Sindhu is not present, she has to be here, but because of her ill health, she is not here. But I would like to put on record our heartfelt thanks to Professor Indu for always helping and supporting us, and we convey our wishes to her for speedy recovery. We would also like to welcome Professor Ram Singh, Associate Dean, Student Welfare, to the inaugural function. Whenever needed, he is always there to help us. I would also like to welcome all the deans, HODs, branch in charges, officials, faculty members, faculty advisors, students from DTU and from other institutes to the inaugural ceremony of TechFest Invictus 23. Hope you all will enjoy this 3 days fest, and the participants who are from outside DTU will take away with you the happy memories of fest and DTU. Once again, I welcome you all and thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to call upon Mr. Priyansh Tyagi, President, Technical Council, to address this gathering and share his insights about Invictus with us.
Good morning, everyone. I am Priyansh Tyagi, as mentioned by Saujanya. I am the Student President of Technical Council. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to you all a very warm welcome on the behalf of Technical Council of Delhi Technological University. I am delighted to see you all here at this August gathering. Before going forward, I would like to quote a revolutionary in the domain of technology, a man who changed the world as to now how we see it, Mr. Steve Jobs. He once said, "It's not the faith in technology, it's the faith in people." And rightly, so we have all gathered here to celebrate not just the technology, but the people behind it. The impeccable teamwork, the undying spirit to put into life-transforming technologies. Welcome to Invictus, everyone. Invictus, the technical fest of DTU, is a platform for celebrating technological advancement as an integral part of our lives. We, the flag bearers of this ongoing revolution, are committed to bringing the tech community together for a 72-hour-long fiesta here at DTU campus. With over 10,000 registrations, 40 plus industrial industry experts, 18 collaborating societies, 60 plus competitions and colleges participating from all across the India. We are proud to be hosting one of the largest technical fests in the country. I would like to thank Professor Rachna Garg, the Chairperson of Technical Council, for trusting in me and providing me with the opportunity to head this event. I'd also like to thank everyone present here, respected dignitaries and our participants. Your presence truly adorns the ceremony. I'd also like to thank my fellow technical council members and the entire team of Invictus, without whom the event would not have been possible. I hope you all have an unforgettable and a wonderful learning experience here at Invictus over the next 3 days, and I wish you all very best. Thank you.
Thank you. I would now like to request Professor Ram Singh, Associate Dean Student Welfare, to deliver the opening remarks.
Good morning to all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Mr. Barun Singh, Barun Alag, the co-founder and CEO of Honasa Consumer Private Limited, Professor Jay Prakashini, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Madhusudan Singh, Registrar, Professor Rachna Garg, the convener of the Invictus-23, Professor Yasa Hasija, co-convener Invictus-23, and Mr. Priyans. We are going to start the technical festival Invictus-23 from today for next 3 days. Being a technological university, the technological festival is always a welcome step, and after going through the different events that has been planned for this particular event, and I'm sure that we will going to come out with some of the solutions and some of the pathways of the exciting innovations that we will discuss in these 3 days. For the innovations, there are so many pathways that which you can explore the possibilities, but one particular pathway you can expect is the problems that you have around. Now we are moving into this electrical age, so many electrical vehicles are there. So just 1 or 2 examples I will give, that the problem that need to be addressed in coming 10-15 years. The best one is the recycling of your batteries, lithium-ion batteries. Recently we have a news that we got a lithium-ion reservoir somewhere in Jammu and Kashmir. So that is going to add up the wealth towards the lithium. But this recycling is also a plan of the government to go with the recycling of the electric vehicles by batteries. Another important aspect that you can expect is from the rural areas background. Suppose we all know that in Delhi or everywhere we have a very good milk pouches are available, and the milk, when it reaches to the village area, can we develop a packaging of certain thing where by looking at the pouch without doing any testing, you can say that whether the milk is fresh or it's going to be going to be just not of use after some time. So this type of basic issues, if you will look forward, I think you will be able to do some good innovations. There are so many innovations are possible, and that you can discuss in these 3 days. With this, I wish a very successful event for those 3 days. The one and last thing is about the discipline. I hope that you will enjoy the things, but make sure that don't involve anything where you can reach to the board of discipline. So maintain the discipline in the campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request Professor Madhusudan Singh, Registrar DTU, to kindly address the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you, dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Delhi Technological University, Professor J.P. Saini Saab, our own alumni of 2005 batch, Varun, an electrical engineering graduate, now CEO of the new company, not new, it's an old company now, 2016 established, Honasa Consumer Private Limited, which is managed by Varun and his wife. I hope you all have interacted, Varun. So Varun was a student like you, 2005, I hope I also taught him. And perhaps he was also active in such kind of activities, what we used to call technical activities. So thank you, Varun, for coming and sharing your experience with our new students. The organizer of this program, Chairperson of Technical Council, Professor Rachna Garg, the President of the Council, Technical Council, Priyans, my own colleague, Professor Yasa, and others who are present here, the Professor Narendra Kumar, Professor Pragati Kumar, and all others who are present here, students, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to congratulate all of you for Invictus 2023. It's a long time. I think after 3 years or so, we are again assembled and planning to go for the technical activities. Last 3 days, I hope you all enjoyed the literary activities. And now there is another 3 days for technical. Now, sometimes when I see technical gathering, it is not as excited as the literary and the cultural. I do not know why. Perhaps you all know that DTU is one of the biggest institute in Delhi as far as technical manpower is concerned. We have around 14,000 students in campus. And I am happy to tell you that we have around 18 technical societies which are active presently in the campus. So my intention to convey all of you is that technical societies play their important role in the technical institutions. And I hope from very beginning when you joined this university, first year only we used to tell you that you get associated with some of the technical societies. And as I was telling you that we are 14,000 students, around 18 society. If each student get associated with one society, on average, every society will have more than 700 members. And out of 700 members, even 100 are active members, you will see that society will excel like anything. But unfortunately, what I see is that technical society, the craze of people is not that much as they are interested for cultural and literary. Say, all are equally important. But if you all feel pride of being a technocrat or professional, your basic duty is that you get associated with professional, national and international societies. So I think these are the platforms through which you get attached with the professional society and you can contribute for your professions. I still remember 20 years back, we had only 2 or 3 societies. One was your IEEE, and IEEE used to organize one annual function that we used to call Troika. And we had another society which was catering mainly non-circuit branches like mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and polymer, other branches. They used to organize this Innova function. And one of the inaugural session of Innova Technical Society, we invited Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. And I still remember Kalam Sahab told what is the importance of such technical society? He said that I devoted my entire life for missile technology, but in my entire career I could not make missile as economical as the country like India can afford. Do you know how much one missile costs? One of the, I think, most popular missile, indigenous missile is BrahMos. It's cost around 35 crore. So he was telling that it is so costly that we load one missile, it goes and hit the target and it finishes. So within a second, 35 crore zero. So country like us can't afford this. And he was targeting that I had a dream to make a missile which can go, hit the target, come back, reload it, again go and hit. So reusable missile. I think that is still a dream, but I hope some people might be thinking in that directions. That's one idea I was telling you, but there are number of innovative ideas, there are number of ways you can think, because our is a country where is full of problems, right? So if you want to take a problem, that's not the issue. You should have an intention to pick up a problem and work on that. मेरे से कोई कह रहा था कि इंडिया में फूड ग्रेन स्टोरेज का बड़ा इशू है. We have lot of food, grain especially, we store in the storage, but there is no proper storage, and because of that a huge amount is wasted every year. So can't be there some IoT based solutions, sensor based solutions who senses the grain status and can continuously send message to all concerned people, so that if there is any kind of infection, any kind of thing which happened because of which grain is destroyed, it can be repaired in time. So I hope that these are the platforms, I mean the technical societies are the platforms where you get opportunity to work on the challenging problems and come up with solutions. Just last week I was interacting with one of the our faculty whose son is studying abroad, 12th class. And I simply asked that why you send your son to US for school study. Then she said that he was quite excited about studying physics, science, little in an advanced manner, which we don't see in our country. I said, you just cite one example, what advanced thing he is doing there. So she was telling me that, do you know centrifugal force? In physics we used to teach circular motion. Because the same thing is taught there, but in the experiment, they are doing an experiment where every student has to design what velocity I target a ball so that it hits a target which is located at some place. So it's the student who is doing all the calculation that I will take up a angular speed of this much, I will take the radius of that particular arrangement this much, which is a flexible one. And finally, he or she will set a speed by which it will able to hit the target. Now that kind of rigor in experiment, can you imagine in school education? I don't think. Forget school education, even in our place, the kind of experiments we are doing very elementary. So one of the suggestion, especially to this issue, is that all the society, because all societies are connected to some specific branch. So Innova more connected to the mechanical and civil engineering students. Like that, IEEE closely associated with electronics, electrical, computer science. So all societies should organize at least one event where they should design some innovative experimental setup to demonstrate some engineering principle. For example, if it is an electrical person can design something to demonstrate Faraday law or some eddy current principle. And let those, all such products are displayed in one of the competitions where you invite your own teachers, head of departments to evaluate that, and at least first two interesting experiment, the university will, pick up and will award necessary prize for that, and if possible, we will try to make those experiment or those demonstrations set up as a part of our routine experiments. So that way we will able to make your laboratory, routine laboratory also rich. Otherwise, you will see that whatever the innovation you do, it's not effectively utilized the way it should be. So there are a lot of hope to do, the activities, especially in technical fest. I was just going through the list of activities which you have planned for next 3 days, mostly related to robotics, whether it is a robo-war or path planning, this, that. That's one area. Coding another area, IoT, machine learning another area. But my only request to all of you is that if you notice anything which is a special or which is coming out and it's of a general interest for everyone, you try to discuss those products, those outcomes with your head of departments, your teachers, so that they could become part of our technology from here only. Later on you can commercialize, that's a different issue through your startup and all this, that's always open. But some kind of internal benefit we should also get by organizing, because you know that universities spend a lot of money for organizing these events. And every year we had some kind of negotiations with society that they are asking this much, we are able to give only that much. So you should understand the importance of those. So with this, I am not going to take much time of yours. I hope that these 3 days will be very exciting for all of you. Whatever you organize in a manner so that people enjoy it. And with this, I once again thanks the Technical Council for taking lead and organizing this Invictus 2023. Thank you very much.